UPK. Oh, and West. Babylon is falling to rise no more again. Babylon is falling. Freedom is here, my friend, not just part of the nation. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace, him start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, contamination. But just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the nation. Daniel get a vision. Him see the black Christ, it wasn't a white depiction. No allegiance to Rome nor its regions. Come out them religion if you want be a free man. Cause the deacons them full of demons. Same situation with Rasta with Islam. Holy beacon of hope for your lean and his UPK and the General Yana. Every fowl of the ear, every beast of the field, every creeping thing we creep on land, every mouth of the clear, loud and clear. Yeah, our shy Mashiach is a black man who have ear, let him hear. Time to prepare, spiritually separate from Babylon. We no weak, we no fear, we no tear. Bun Saddam, my bun Batman are just part of the nation. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, contamination. I just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. Just part of the nation, send evils and curses on the poor city and the beasts and all churches. America fall, them deserve it. Rome get defeat, history repeat, I know the first is. Hey, 400 years they work with, then desert with, then turn round and call we worthless. But now the COVID lurking, them hurting, and they need doctors and nurses. Hey, one day to building off a turn after the long journey. No care much money you want earn if you still want Babylon burn. One day to building off a turn after the long journey. No care much money you want earn. Hey, I just part of the mission. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. No put your trust in the riches and wealth, contamination. I just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the mission.
All right, clap it up. Cap it up on mute, yeah? Cap it up on mute and Officer Abadown, it up on mute as well. Shalom, everybody. Welcome again to another Breakdown podcast where we break down the strongholds holding back the children of Israel here in Jamaica, you know what I mean, the Caribbean, North, Central, and South America. You know what I mean? And here with their host, Captain of 13,000, Captain Nayatak, you know what I mean, out of ISUPK, North Carolina. You understand? All right, Cap seem like him thing that him fell out for a minute, but him soon come back in. See? And we here with Officer of 1,000 Abadawan. You know what I mean? Cap, you're back?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Most of them, sir. Shalom. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, every Friday night we do this, you know what I mean, Breakdown podcast. We touch upon the things them that affect the people. You know what I mean? We affect the children of Israel here in the Caribbean, as I said, North, Central, and South America. If you never know, the real Israelites of the Bible, of antiquity, are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? So when we say we are dealing with the Israelites, these are the people we are talking about. You understand? Slap.
That's right. Yeah, man. So what we have for them tonight?
Yeah, we have the Epstein file, sir. With a kick up a stamp on social media.
The Epstein file like his new COVID, man.
Can.
They're going all over the fucking earth right now.
Can. So like, if I may, sir. In about 2013, would I call myself a conspiracy theorist. See? Because them time they used to see the little tape them, the Illuminati tape them. See? And we used to hear say the leaders, them, the white people, them eat babies and you know what I mean? That before me know about the truth, you know.
Yeah.
And we used to go around and I tell people, say, yo, them are Satan worship and them used to say, boy, anyway, you know what I mean? You find the truth and leave a business about the conspiracy theory part of things again because we learn so we are Israelites and we have a more leveled mindset. See?
Yeah.
But come to find out, boy, all of them think that was true. So,
yeah. Well, let me put it like this. It's alleged that the music, the background.
All right, Silaka, sir. You kind of sound low as well.
Silaki.
Like, see if you can adjust your mic like what you did earlier. You sound a bit low.
What about now?
I hear you, but we don't think the audience hear you as good.
Yeah, there's music in the background.
Jamaican music, I hear it. Which part you there? There's a dancer there.
No, that's not me.
Oh, you're there around some Benjamites? Or you're there amongst the brothers?
No, that's not me.
Oh, it must be Officer Abadawan. Are you that then?
Yeah, let's put on mute for a minute.
All right. Officer Abadawan, you hear it?
Hey, salam.
Talk, Cap. The mic look like it.
Yeah. Okay. You can hear
all
me
right, but
now?
Cap, your mic kind of sound low still.
Man.
Okay.
Hey, let's sweat. I'm gonna try to talk loud.
Salam, ya Bashir.
Yeah, we should talk.
Yeah, man. And Silakia. All right, so to everybody watching, so what we have a touch upon with the Epstein mostly today is apparently Epstein sent some scientists or paid some scientists to do some genetic, what you call it now, some genetic research on our top athletic athletes. You know what I mean? So we're going to read an article, you know what I mean? In the meanwhile, everybody just like, share, follow, subscribe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is, it's alleged that all those things took place. Right? With the
Epstein file?
Yeah, with the babies now, with the sacrificing the children. Them things.
You don't think it goes up? You don't think that goes up, sir?
Man, I ain't gonna put nothing past them. Let me put it like that. You understand? I ain't put nothing past them. But just saying alleged, just in case it, you know what I mean, they'll come and say, well, look, that never happened.
Allegedly. Yeah, kind of allegedly they are eating babies.
Yeah.
And this rumor has been around for quite some time. And now, you know what I mean, one of them insiders confirm it allegedly. See?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But nonetheless, there says what 6 million pages in the Epstein file. And they only released 250 million or something like that, or 3 million.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Which means if we think it bad now, wait till they release the rest of it. And let's see if they will ever release the other half of it.
All right, Cap. Come on. Just do me a favor now. See if you can fix your audio. Come on, them on TikTok area good.
Okay.
Probably just jump out and jump back in and see what.
Okay, let me do that.
Yeah, come on, cancel.
All right.
All right. In the meanwhile, Shalom, Officer Abadawan. Wagwan. You're up on mute. Yeah.
Yeah, salam, ya Bashir Shabakata.
Salam, ya Bashir Shabakata. Yeah, so we here. What's your view on the Epstein thing will come out so far?
Epstein was definitely a spy.
Gun. That means it.
No doubt about it. The only thing is, was he spying for the Russians or for the Israelis? He look more Israeli. I'm look like him a Jewish. There's no way a man going about him regular life, regular business, and have so many records and happenings around him.
Right.
Unless somebody was deliberately making documentations of the things that are happening.
Gun.
Epstein was no doubt a spy.
Gun. All right, Cap.
Yeah. You can hear me better now?
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to jump in at the article now. And so, if you're not finished, Officer Badawan, finish your point.
The only thing is, we can see that his role with most of them billionaires was really to for future. They keep these things like a leash.
Yeah.
On these men. But was that his only role, or was he doing other things? Or was he? Is he really dead? It made me all start to wonder if he's really dead or he's moving sneakily gone somewhere else.
So that what heap little thing up on the internet, you know?
Yeah, because I mean, there's no way you can have somebody with so many records of so many things, and it wasn't deliberate. And if it's deliberate, then he was working for somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
The big question now is
the news.
Yeah.
The news trying to say he was a Russian spy. But we all know that's a lie. You understand? Either was working for America, he either was working for Israel or the British. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? He could have never been a Russian spy
or Mossad,
and been in the open like that.
Ever notice this Epstein thing rise up every time when them need some assistance or things to happen down in the Middle East. There's one pledge that was made between Netanyahu and Trump, you know. When Trump had 4 years in office, you know, unless the Mosai cut him life short. But let's say him do the 4 years. During that 4 years, Iran is not supposed to be in the same state that they are in now. So in other words, when Trump leave office, the Middle East is supposed to change.
Yeah.
Final change. And Netanyahu has always been saying that there is never a bigger supporter to Israel than Trump. And if they miss this opportunity, then you might be looking at another 20 years for them to achieve what they want to achieve in the Middle East.
Yeah. More than likely, you're right. Because it come out in the file too that they said that Donald Trump is compromised. You understand? The stuff. And they said that, you know what I mean, from the report, it seems as he's compromised. And it's showing apparently he is, because he's all over the Epstein file. You understand? And the claim is he is alleged to have abused women, lots of young women. You understand? So you might be right. He might be forced into being one of Israel's favorite supporters, which is called what? Blackmail. You understand?
let's give it its proper term. It's white male.
Yeah.
He was white male into supporting in Israel.
Yep. That's it. Read Hebrews. The Hebrews one he was holding. Profane.
Gone. This is the book of Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 16. And it says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
Lest there be any what?
Fornicator.
Fornicator is what? Is somebody who having what? Unlawful sex.
Right.
You understand? And that whole Epstein file is alleged to be unlawful sex.
Gone.
You understand? And the Lord is saying what?
Gone. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
And what's a profane person?
Right.
What's a profane person? Look at the definition of profane.
Gone.
And you're going to clearly see it's describing the men, you understand, these perpetrators in the Epstein files. You understand? Like these rich people didn't like the king. They don't like kings. So they got rid of the kings. And guess what? Now they just make themselves billionaires, but they don't call themselves kings. But now they move like they're untouchable, like a king. You understand? Why it taking years for this file to come out?
Right.
Because this file is being used to blackmail someone or somebody's. You understand? It's being used. Because this file been around for years. Epstein, I believe, was unalived in 2019. Remember, I think it's in 2013.
Salakia, look like Cap sound gone again. Cap just deal with it and jump back here. You know what I mean? Salakia, Officer Abadawan. Go ahead, sir. Salak.
Yeah, this thing is the bottomless pit. This is from whence they came, the bottomless pit. This Epstein thing run too deep.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, you know, I heard General Mahaman said something last night, which confirmed what I was thinking prior to even this Epstein thing. I always wonder why these billionaires always need other people to look women for them.
Yeah, I back.
Right. Got one, Council.
Go down by that one. You finish. Finish up what you said.
Why these billionaires need, you know, always want people like Epstein, you know, to scout out young virgins for them and things.
Right.
But you know, General Mahaman touched the nail on the head last night. They are not attractive to women. Women don't don't find them attractive.
Yeah. Find that scripture where it says rich men fall into diverse lusts.
Go
ahead, Abba, that one.
If black men have 1/5 of these men wealth, we would have to be hiding from women.
Right.
Yep.
We don't need no organization to be setting us up them kind of way. And this is nothing but setup. Even Prince Andrew want they were moving from public life in the royal family. You know what them should do? Treat him like how them that string up and they like what they used to do with him. Lynch. Him should be lynched.
Yeah.
You're king. But you are doing them things.
Yep.
King of a different nation. You don't come all the way in America believe these people love you. But they are learning something about each other. They don't love each other. And they make it look as if we blacks don't love each other. Which way?
Yes.
If you notice, the blacks who don't love each other is the one who hang around them. So we're learning from them.
Yes. And also too, you're touching a heavy point. That's why in Ecclesiastes it speaks about what? It speaks about rich men being what? Not rich men, but servants being upon horses. Like
exactly.
Really and truly, the oppressor, he's acting like a servant. He's not acting like he has some. You might have to pay yourself a mute, and then if you're going to talk, just come back in. That music, that man sound like he right inside that room. Salakia. I mean,
He's a way out, not even close by me.
Good night. You know what I mean? Jamaica enjoying themselves, man. You know what I mean? And I old school too. But back to what I was saying too. It's like these rich men, right? They're behaving like servants.
Right.
Hello?
Can.
You hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, sir.
Hello?
Can. You hear me, sir? All right, Cap, seem like him have some audio problem. Go ahead, sir. All right, him back.
Okay. Cap down again.
Yeah, I'm back.
Go ahead. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Finish your talk.
So it's like them rich men. Give me Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes, I think is what, 7:7.
Can.
I know I call for a lot, but we'll get through them. Give me Ecclesiastes 7:7. And you'll see. I hope that's it. That's it. We talk about servants being upon horses.
Last, sir, let me get it.
But you know what I mean? That is Esau. Esau, he's not fit to run this place. He's not.
Right.
In other words, he's not qualified to run the earth. He's been running the earth for over 400 years. And watch the earth. The earth is, I mean, we done been through what, 2 world wars since them in charge. We're about to get a third one since they're in charge. They cannot run this earth. Right. When they're running this earth, the Bible says the people mourn. You understand? When the wicked in power, the people is going to mourn. And this earth is mourning. You understand? It's mourning. All right? You got it?
Can. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and 7. I have seen servants upon horses.
Right, and these are vision.
Right.
You understand? So I think this is what Solomon.
Can.
Right? He's saying he see servants upon horses. He saw the oppressor on top the horse.
Can.
When that's not his position. Read on.
Can. And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Black man, you the prince. Hispanics, you the prince. Native Indians, you the prince. If you were in power, this deviancy will not be going on.
Right.
You understand? I sure you all know about stories about brothers who get caught molesting or abusing kids.
That's right.
In a village. And you know what happened to him? You understand? The cops get called after. And the cops had to come with an ambulance to take him. You understand? Like we don't play that. But the oppressor, he does it. And right. he does it in a way where, okay, it's almost as if you know, and this is how wicked he is. He put he looked at us under a magnifying glass, right? Calls us criminals, while he behind closed doors doing worse. You understand? He tried to call us drug dealers, but guess what? Who's the biggest drug dealer on the planet?
The white man,
You understand? He tried to call us criminal. Who is the biggest criminal on the planet right now? You understand? He tried to say we're murderers. Well, who is the biggest murderer on the planet right now? Black people never dropped no bomb on Hiroshima. Black people never dropped no bomb on these Gaza people.
Right.
Black people never dropped no bomb on Poland, none of these countries. None. But yet and still, our reputation is looked at as being worse than the oppressor. And that's because they have a lot to hide. And the Lord is bringing out everything right now. You understand? He's bringing it out. He's trying to show you that you better than him. You way better than him. You understand? But the problem is, we want to live like him. So we watch Jay-Z and their music. We watch these rappers' music. Some of these dancehall music. And they're trying to push that mentality of the so-called oppressor. You understand? And that's because the oppressor, he in charge. You understand? And he telling your leaders what to say. He telling your entertainers what to do. You realize Cartel come out of jail. What he's singing about black people. Before he went to jail, he was singing for black people and about black people. He come out. You think he's doing that right now? No. He ain't doing that right now. You know what I mean? Clearly seeing, you know what I mean?
So, sir.
Yeah. Come on.
He wasn't even sleeping with black women then.
You understand?
Before going to jail.
You understand?
Now.
Yeah. And that's because of the oppressor. And that's because of our entertainers, our leaders. They look up to the white man and want to live like him, want the money and the fame. You understand? But with that money and with that fame come diverse lusts. You understand? And God is against that.
I may have that scripture to queue up if you need it.
Come on.
Can. This is the book of 1 Timothy 6:9, and it says, "But they that will be rich fall into temptation and snare."
Now hold on. The Bible is not telling you can't be rich.
Right.
But you want to be rich, but you're not aware of what you're about to do to get rich. You understand? And when you're made aware of what you have to do, now is, I don't want to live poor no more. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Because if you could get to that video too with Puppy, you don't know how to pull it, with Popcorn, where some Ghanaian giving him the keys to Ghana. Who the hell want the keys to Africa?
Right.
You understand? But Popcorn is taking this because of what? Money. Cartel is refusing to come and tell poor black people the truth because of money. You understand? And because of that, read on what it says.
But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare.
But they that be rich fall into what?
Temptation and a snare.
The Epstein file. And you want to get rich, you want to hang with Epstein. Well, that's
right.
a snare, and that's a trap. You understand? Yeah, you ain't hearing a lick out of Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't coming out and saying nothing about the Epstein file. Jay-Z ain't come out and say a lick about P. Diddy. You understand? Then the background trying to do what? Trying to hide. You understand? But the Lord say, whatever you do in the dark, won't come to the light. The Lord already said, go back to Hebrews. Let's finish reading Hebrews.
This is Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
As who? As Esau. Why? The Lord know Esau was made crooked.
Right.
The Bibles tell you, you can't make straight what the Lord made crooked. You cannot. Like, you think you could go have legislation, you could go create laws for this oppressor? That's not going to work. That's not him. You understand? Did you get the definition? You read the definition of profane already?
Yeah, but may I have it, sir. It says, no relation to that which is sacred or religious, secular.
And you can clearly see that because of the Epstein file. You understand? Like, just imagine, Epstein is a so-called Jewish man, right? He will call himself a Jew, bloodline of the so-called Jew, which he's not. And they can clearly see it. Now, they're using our identity and hiding the filth that they're doing behind our identity. All the filth and crime that they committed. You understand? The court a so-called Israeli, right, in a sting in America, in Arizona, and he was able to jump on a plane, right, for I think it's abuse, some child abuse, some sex abuse. And he was able to jump on a plane and head back to Israel. You understand? After he was caught, the man and them who he got caught with, they in jail. Not him. You understand? Like, they are using God-chosen people identity to do evil, to do crime. You understand? That's why the Lord said they're profane.
Right.
You understand? And he's saying Esau is the father of the Caucasian race. You understand? These Europeans, you understand? Let these Israelis go do a DNA test, and we'll see how much of a Jew they are. Or we'll see how much European they are. You understand?
Right.
They're from Poland, you understand? Russia, Germany. They're all Eastern European nation they come out from. That's why when they went and do the research on majority of the of their presidents and people who in the parliament, in the parliament, they switched their names. They switched their Eastern European name and took on more Jewish names.
Right.
You understand? Because they are creating a narrative and they are trying to, create a story of themselves. And they want to control that story about themselves. They want to tell their story and they want to tell our story. Right. You understand? Right? Read on.
Gone. Who, for one morsel of meat, sold his birthright.
For one morsel of meat, sold his birthright. All the white man is concerned about is his belly.
Right.
You understand? And he will do anything for his belly. If it means putting on a dress, if it means, having unlawful sex, he is going to do it for money.
Right.
There's no stopping him. You know what I mean? Stopping them for anything when it comes to money. When it comes to money, religion is out the door. You understand? It's out. All right? Because his soul, his birthright. Just imagine, that birthright would have made him what? It would have made the people that come after him what? Rulers over the entire earth. And he gave it up for food. And the Most High know he was profane. You understand? Right? Now go back. Let's read some of the article.
So we have an article, you know what I mean, where the same Epstein tried to, you know what I mean, some gene experiment or some gene study on Jamaican athletes. It says, sex offender Epstein corresponded with biologists.
Now hold on. That is not alleged. Right? He's a sex what? A sex offender.
Right.
You understand? Like he shouldn't have no type of communication with people, you know what I mean, up there. You understand? But he was still able to maneuver, you know what I mean, with people of high stature. Why? After being a sex offender. You know, we look down on sex offenders. They are monsters. They are monsters in the community.
Right.
And if you're a sex offender, everybody is watching you. Nobody wants a kid around you. Nobody wants to be around you. You understand? There's certain things in life you do not names, reputation you do not want. And sex offender is one of them.
That's right.
You understand? You do not want to be called a sex offender. You understand? Read on.
Sex offender Epstein corresponded with biologists over Jamaican sprinters' DNA. According to the cache of email released by the DOJ over the weekend, Jeffrey Epstein maintained a consistent multi-year correspondence with Dr. Robert Trivers, focused on the genetics of elite Jamaican sprinters. Significantly.
Now, why would you, all the money in the world, everything at your foot, but you want to study the DNA, the genetic norms of poor black people?
Right.
You know what I mean? Black people, you know what I mean, who you see walk past you and you pretend, you know what I mean, that like they're not even there. You understand? It's the same one that Donald Trump been making fun of and all the KKK been making fun of. You understand? Like, why are you so interested in these people's genes?
Right.
You understand? Why? Because there's only one reason why you'll be. Because why are these people the fastest on the planet Earth? What made these people are poor? They come from nothing. Why are they able to run so fast? Why are they able to be so athletic? You understand? And that's the whole thing with the white man. Who knows if he was trying to study how to get a big rod? I don't know. You understand? But that could have been in it also too. You understand? Because you know what I mean? Because why it is, you know what I mean, you're trying to get these men genetics.
Right.
Kind of what a makeup of. What making them run so fast?
So like you, sir.
Come on.
There was something also about him trying to create designer babies. You know what I mean?
You understand? And that's the same thing with Margaret Sanger.
Sanger, okay.
Right? she was with the eugenics movement too.
Right.
And she's the one that started Planned Parenthood, where black people would go and do what? Unalive their babies. You understand? They're always trying to get our genetics, because once they find out what you're made up of, your genetics, then guess what they could do? What do you think they could do after they find out?
They can reproduce it.
Reproduce it, and then what's going to happen with you?
They don't need you no more.
They don't need you no more, but now they know what to make these people sick. What to make, you understand what I'm saying? Now, in the next 100 years, you ain't gonna have no sprinter. And you'll be wondering why. Because they don't do whatever, find out whatever. That's just my opinion. Because why would you want to study a people genetic?
Right.
Why? You understand?
So like you said, we have the scripture where you queue up Matthew 5:13.
Go ahead.
It says, ye are the salt of the earth.
You understand? There's something that white people, you all, you know what I mean? Like, I hate to see, you know, a cooking show on white people cooking.
Right.
All white people cooking. When your grandmother, my grandmother, could cook better than these people are.
Right.
You understand?
So like you said,
come on.
Remember your train of thought, sir. There is a craze over the internet now about Jamaican cooking. So that
I'm telling you.
Gun.
You understand? Like they be thinking you go in a 5-star restaurant, sit down and eat, and that food is, oh my God.
Right.
$100 a plate for what? For a leaf and about 2 scoops of potato.
So
You understand? And a strip of beef. You understand?
God.
Yeah. But we the salt of the earth, man.
Gun.
You understand? And not just the food and all too, one. They want to the study music. You see what I went and take Vibes Cartel song and put it like it was in the 80s. And remix it. You understand? And it fall right in play like the brothers and them up here in the, you know what I mean, back in them time and singing like that. Because we're the same people. They're trying to study us. See what's our weakness, what we could do to kill these people off. That's the study. You think he just gonna make his babies better? Well, he gonna make his babies better, but your babies, he wants off the earth. And they've been trying to get us off the earth. You understand? That's why the food you're eating. Come on.
So like you said, don't be surprised if we don't produce any more world-leading sprinters for the next 10 years. You know what I mean? It's like,
that's what I'm telling you. Yeah. And I won't be shocked if these other nations start to catch up. You understand? Because ain't no way you telling me, you know what I mean, you have, and the thing about it is, it looks like these Israelis is the one behind all these, they're the ones studying ethics like this. You understand? There's a reason. You know how much brothers and sisters went and swabbed them out for the ancestry. You understand? Now they have your DNA. Now they know, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Well, this person here, we could do this to them. Give them this. And now your whole community dying from some cancer or some, some disease because they don't figure it out. figure out how to, get rid of us, because the abortion, it ain't doing a fast job. You understand? Right? You are the salt of the earth, because otherwise, this man, as you were saying, otherwise Frankenstein and them wouldn't be, them doctors wouldn't be trying to make Frankenstein. You understand? Like if they so-called God-chosen people, then they should be blessed. They should be the ones running fast. They should be the one reproducing. They should be, they should have no problem. You understand? But apparently they have problem. They have some size problem.
Right.
You understand? They can't jump. White man can't jump. That's the truth. That's factual. You understand? Any more on the story?
Yeah, the story go on a bit more, but we basically touch upon the point of the story. You know what I mean? I don't know if you want to read through the article.
Read a little bit again.
It says, significantly, the DOJ disclosure include a formal clarification resulting from their record review. There is no indication that Triverse was involved in any criminal activities associated with Epstein. While the record confirmed that Epstein provided continuous financial support to Triverse for approximately 7 years, they also highlight a critical ambiguity.
And this is what I'm saying too, Ag. This is exactly what I'm saying too. Like, okay, Epstein, right? He paying the money, right?
Yeah,
we all know Epstein wasn't a scientist.
Right.
You understand? If we had to put him in a category, he would be more on the financial side.
Yeah.
So where was this information going? They're making it sound like, come on.
He was a professor at one of them university now.
Yes, he was, but he was teaching math. He was teaching math.
In his younger days coming up.
Yes, he was teaching
one
math.
of them Jewish university.
No, I forget the name of the university he was in, but he was teaching math. Everyone look it up and see what he say. Right, but he was not a scientist.
He was far from being a scientist.
You understand? Like they try to put him up as some financial dude, but he wasn't even a financial dude from what these oppressors saying, because these oppressors are really up there in the financial aspect of it. They're saying, he was busy talking things that people already knew. You understand? Which means his specialty was in blackmail. You understand? And getting it to an island and then recording you and then blackmailing the hell out of you. You understand? Go ahead, K1.
It said Jeffrey Epstein taught at the Dalton School, an elite private K-12 institution on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. Key details of his teaching tenure include subject he taught physics and mathematics. Duration, he was employed from September 1974 until June 1976.
So that's what, there's 2 years, right?
Yeah, gone.
You understand? So we know his specialty or his work was not in the field of science. You understand?
Gone.
In physics, but that has nothing to do with what? With genomes. You understand? He wasn't in physiology or neuroscience. He wasn't about that. So which means he was collecting, he was like the front man. And that's all he been for them rich elite people. He's like face. Right. You know what he's like? He's like the person who he don't want
fall guy.
Say that one time.
The fall guy, the person that take all of the blame.
Yes, he's the fall guy. He's the fall guy. You understand? When he was just feeding all of them rich people lust.
Right.
Just feeding their lust. You understand? That's all he was doing. And whatever you wanted, he could get for you for the right price, it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because it said he had a hand in the Iran-Contra scandal also too, with selling weapons to Iran.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Behind those. Like for real, I'm telling you, the world that we know the world to be is just a screen.
Right.
Like if we were able to pull back, like if the Lord was able to really open, you know what I mean, brothers and sisters' eyes outside of the school to who this oppressor is, they will run into the UPK.
That's right.
They will run in here, I'm telling you. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
If I may, you know what I mean, to add to your point, knowing now what in the world know that the earth is run by pedophiles, pedophiles. See? I think our people, you know what I mean, should know who, you know what I mean, where the place is for them come and learn the truth, because for years ISUPK has been telling you that the oppressor are the devil with the Bible speak of. You understand? The ISUPK been a bring out things. Basically, I tell you the same thing about our oppressor. So now that you know that the oppressor kingdom is run by these kind of people, maybe you should have find yourself into the ISUPK. Maybe the ISUPK was the place for you to begin with, unless you want to be a part of this pedophile kingdom. Slack.
It's PDF kingdom.
It's PDF. You understand? Come on.
Because brother, I'm telling you, this ain't no different than you hear those pastors abusing children in the congregation. You understand? Ain't no different. And that's because this place is run by wicked people. You understand? All right? And then give me what's the other scripture I asked for?
We have Amos, we also have Matthew and Revelations 2:9.
Give me that.
Revelations chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation.
Right.
And poverty.
The Lord say he know your works and your tribulation.
Right.
You know what black people have been going through in this place, man. You understand? And when I say blacks, I talk about you brothers in Jamaica, in the Caribbean, in Trinidad, in Barbados, in Grenada, Guyana. You understand? You brothers in Venezuela. You know what I mean? All the Latin American countries. You understand? Like the Lord knew how hard it is in this place. Like without these files coming out of, like, you know what I mean? Like for real, black people would really not see the white man for who he really is. Like this is painting a picture here for you that, you know what I mean, it's, you know what I mean, it's a masterpiece. You know what I mean? You know, people be looking at certain drawings and, you know what I mean, certain artistic drawing and be like, yo, this is a masterpiece. But brother, this Epstein file is a masterpiece on who the white man is.
Right.
You understand? Because this ain't your regular trailer park or your regular 9-to-5 white man. This is your leaders in your white man.
Elite.
This is your elites. This is the cream of the crop. This is the ones who have the money and try to put themselves, who, you know what I mean, like really, you know what I mean, put themselves about having a reputation better than poor people. You understand? You was going to say something?
Yeah, these are the ones that, you know what I mean, write laws that, you know what I mean, that call us criminals, you know what I mean, that say we are criminals, you know what I mean, we are violent people, you know what I mean, black people, you know what I mean, need to go to jail, and Hispanics need to get deported because they are bad hombres, you know what I mean, and them are rapists. And this whole time, like what Kappa bring out, you know what I mean? They have been violent rapists towards children. You know what I mean? Violent, you know what I mean? And allegedly also eating. So you don't get no worse than that, you know, Cap. You don't get no worse than that. So, you know what I mean? So look, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what? Continue reading.
Can. But thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
He knows what? He knows what?
The blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Right? People are calling themselves Jews and they're not. And this war with the war with Gaza showing you it, and the Epstein file is showing you it too. We're showing you it. You understand? Like the Lord really trying to bring it out. You understand? I don't know what your pastor doing on Sundays and what he's trying to tell you on Sundays. But somebody lying to you. Somebody lying to you. Right? Go on.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
What?
The synagogue of Satan.
Everything they're doing, brother, I'm telling you, when it starts to come out, you will see that these people of the synagogue of Satan, with the evil that they're doing, you understand? With the evil that they're doing to children, to this whole entire earth, brother, the mark bust on Martin Luther King. They said Martin Luther King's speech writer was a Jewish man. They said the people around him was Jewish. The NAACP was created by Jewish people. You understand? Like, why would you do a people that? Why would you take their name and then further destroy them?
Right.
And then come and take advantage of them. And not try to, you know what? You're wrong. You are the real Jews. Nah, not like that. Instead, they're digging deep and start putting things in place to destroy us generation by generation by generation. Like you know what it is for us now in this generation. You understand? To wake up and realize, you know what, we the real Jews. But your grandparents and your father and them who were supposed to teach you your culture and teach you your way of life, they don't even know. So you can imagine the type of destruction that they put on us. They're the synagogue of Satan.
You
understand? And the Lord going to deal with them.
Right.
He's going to deal with them. Any more?
Slakia, that was it for Revelation 2 and 9. But you know what I mean? And the subject of the Epstein file release, where the reason why this pick up so much momentum, because it happened to white little, you know what I mean, little white girls and little white boys and things. But what our people have to remember, this has been happening to us from slavery. You know what I mean? And them now bring out, say, enough of them little thing here, a black children, it happened to too. But nobody no care about black children. See? Yeah. But we can bring you back to slavery time when them did I eat we. Slack, I think that they eat when they not Turner. Turner.
The book is called Delectable Negro or something like that.
Yeah, Cap said the book is called Delectable Negro. See, you can read that book there. them eat not turn find out that he was an Israelite. And you know what I mean? Because him never really in the truth and know the best way to go about it. Him went earwall upon the oppressors because him realized, say, boy, them people are not deserve to be over him. You know what I mean? And when them eventually unalive the brother, them eat him.
Yeah.
Them eat him flesh. So the oppressor was lucky, sir. I think maybe we can take off the allegedly fight now because we know the oppressor is known to eat human flesh. You understand? We have proof. We have proof.
You
understand?
You're right, bro. I went you all the way. You understand? Yeah. But I'm telling you, you know what I mean? So, that legend, you know what I mean, will soon be its fact.
Facts.
Because you're right. I forget about them doing that to brothers. You understand? Like they, you know what I mean? Like the Bible clearly describes this man as, you know what I mean, that profane, you understand? That is, I'm telling you, like the Bible, brothers and sisters only understand who the white man is. When they go open your Bible, the so-called white man in the Bible is Esau, Idumea. You understand? Like go read your Bible, and when you see Esau, picture the white man in your head, and your Bible will start making a little more sense. When you see Israelites, when you see Judah, think black people. You understand? And you'll see, it'll start making some sense there, because right now it's not making sense there because you're being lied to in the church.
Right.
And you're being taught to sing and dance. You understand? You're not being taught the truth in the church. That's why you could come and sit down and speak to the prophets of the Lord. You're going to realize you don't know the Bible. And because you don't know the Bible, you're going to get frustrated and you're going to want to, you know what I mean, kick out at us when it's your preacher's fault.
Right.
He's the reason why you don't know the Bible. You understand? He's the reason why you don't know who the Lord is. You don't know the Lord's reputation. The Lord never give us a choice. Ain't no choice in the matter. It's either you're going to follow him or you're going to die.
Right.
It's simple. You understand? All right? Anything else?
We have Matthew. Slakia, we read Matthew. We have Amos 3 and 1 and 2. And it says,
go ahead.
It says, hear thee, Slakia, hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying,
which I brought up from the land of Egypt. You understand? Them Israelis was not in Egypt.
Right.
They couldn't handle the work that we were doing. If them Israelis was in Egypt, they would have been paying people to do the work for them. They would have been paying us to do the work for them. They could have never been doing that work, building them pyramids. That the kind of hard work we did, they would not have been able to survive that. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people, you the Israelites of the Bible. You are the Israelites. You understand? Read on.
Verse 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for your iniquities.
And the Lord saying he's going to punish us for our iniquity.
Right.
You understand? Meaning for our sins. We can't do what Epstein and them doing. We cannot do that. We shouldn't do that. We can't be drug addicts. You understand? Like the so-called oppressor. The oppressor will snort cocaine, do drugs, and run a Fortune 500 company. You see Elon Musk? Have you seen Elon Musk? You think he do a little bit of drugs? No. They were saying he was on that ketamine or whatever. I forget what kind of drug that was. Like they will do drugs and they will be able to run a Fortune 500 company. Black man, you do it and you're gonna be bugged out your mind. Everybody gonna know you're doing drugs. You're gonna be seeing it.
Oh God.
You understand? You can't do it. The Lord is against that. He said, I'm against you for your iniquity. Read on.
So like, I think that was it.
All right, yeah, and he said he will punish us. You understand? And this is punishment. Punishment, the Lord is punishing us. You want to know why it is this man is over us? And he is not the smartest person, as they can clearly see, is not the smartest person on the earth. You understand? He's not strong. He's not stronger than you.
Yeah.
He's upset that you have a bigger rod than him.
Right.
He's pissed off. He wakes up every morning pissed off when he goes in that shower. You understand?
God.
The Lord didn't make him like us. He did not. You understand? So black man, Hispanic and First Nation people, let's obey what the Lord said to do, man. You understand? We had this, this show here called The Breakdown because we here to break down, the scriptures and break down all them lies, all the, them that they have in their strongholds, which is a Christian church.
That's right.
We're here to crush it. We're here to wake you up so you can realize the earth is not going back to being the same. And why should you want the earth to go back to be the same? Because if you want the earth to go back to be the same, then you're accepting being last. And I'm not accepting last place. I don't care what you say. I'm not going to accept it. You understand? And I'm not going to accept it because I love my brothers and sisters. I will not. I refuse to accept being last.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anything else you want to bring up before?
I think we can play this tape, you know what I mean, and just elaborate on it like how we have it queued up with popcorn.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
And then close up. Slack.
Yeah, man, come on.
Welcoming popcorn home. And we've had some intense discussions. And he has agreed to go out there and sell Africa. So because of that commitment to make Africa his agenda, I hereby pin him officially with the Jamaica-Ghana Friendship Day. All right.
Yeah, I mean, how your grandmother say, Lord bless his soul.
God.
You know what I mean? Because boy, Papi, like, he's an entertainer. I can't put that on him. You understand? He's an entertainer, and that's what he, that's what he basically getting paid to do. You understand? But black people, you shouldn't look at Papi as being some leader, somebody to, tell you where, you should be and who you should be friends with. He doesn't know. You understand? No. He will say anything to get paid.
Right.
You understand? And he thinks it's small when things like this is not small. Like the Lord set up leaders, amongst you to lead people. You understand? Like he's supposed to be leading you away from, from your enemies, from captivity. But instead, he is leading you straight into the hands of these,
social media come to die. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, Cap. Slack, my phone, my alarm go off. Slack.
Yeah.
Slack, sir. And it's so ironic because, you know what I mean? he might tell Popcorn to go and sell Africa when, you know what I mean? Them know about selling because them sell our people into slavery, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Couple of 100 years ago. You know what I mean? So it's ironic now he want Popcorn sell Africa. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, he probably, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I say it as a joke, you know, but, you know what I mean? He probably think the key to success is being sold. You know what I mean? Because them see with success over here and think it's just, you know what I mean? It have nothing to do with, because, all right, you know, say some dumb African witch doctor came on Muta Baruka show one night, and he was making it seems like the Africans selling us into slavery was doing us a favor. It is the reason why we are so successful. Them call it what they call it now? Our culture over here is success, you know. See? Like we rap, we dance all, we R&B and them thing that them consider it success, you know. So and all with the invention and them thing there. See? So theme argument is if it wasn't for them selling us into slavery, we wouldn't be so successful when them don't even know the hell where we are going to over here. So you understand?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean it's ironic. He probably think the key to success is being sold. He probably we know where much tried. He must say advertise Africa to the world, but you know what I mean? He use a word that is very ironic and that is so. You know what I mean? Or sell Africa.
And that, yeah, man, that's right. And that's it. Go ahead.
Salam.
Go ahead.
These are the Western countries in Africa. You know, they saw what Jamaica did for Ethiopia.
Yep.
Jamaica promote Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Europe promote Ethiopia. Jamaica promoted Ethiopia. And yeah, that was why Ethiopia and Ethiopia became the leading country in Africa.
Because of it.
Based on our promotion. And promote them worldwide in our music, and all that. So it's the same thing Ghana want.
Yes. Because you're right, Abadawa.
We have to wake up and realize not because your name is the same skin color mean that you and them is the same.
That's right.
They don't think you and them is the same.
Yep.
So in the first place, you only get the pin because he want to promote Africa. Why I'm not saying, oh, you're coming to Africa to promote Jamaica?
Right.
You know, why is Jamaica little we just promote you?
Okay. It seems like Africa need help from we.
These nations. Of course.
Right.
Remember, we were the first country to sanction South Africa, apartheid South Africa. You know. We did first country in the world to remove diplomatic tie from South Africa. Before England, before America, before all them big nations. And we do it on the international stage. And then we pay the price for it, yes, but we took a stand for justice.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
part of the pressure what we feel from the CIA now, one of the demands was we must stop meddling in South Africa affair.
Yep.
We weren't meddling. All we were doing is singing about.
No, what you're saying is correct too. And they know we use our music. You understand? They know we use our music to communicate with each other. So what you're saying is, is right. You know what I mean? It's totally correct. You know what I mean? I'm Popcorn on them. You know what I mean? They will get to see them Africans and them. They're gonna hate them because that ain't their people. You understand? They have Burna Boy. They have Davido. They have a ton of African artists. Let them do that job.
Right.
Ain't none of them big enough the Caribbean. Ain't none of them saying the Caribbean is the place to go. The Caribbean better. You know what I mean? They ain't doing that. You understand? But they want us to come and pick them up. Man, to hell with that. You know what I mean?
Gun.
Yeah. Anything else?
La, sir. Nothing else from me, sir.
How about that one? How about that one? Anything?
Well, full time now. It's high time now that our people. Yeah, it's high time. Cancel.
Mm-hmm.
It's high time now our people just wake up and come out of this foolishness. I mean, we're the only nation who believe that we and everybody is one.
Yeah.
I see a video with an African man from one of the small African countries, 2.something million people. And he was talking and him say, it's foolishness they're talking about all Africa must come as one. And he used his country as an example and said, in his country, 140 different tribes. And each tribe have them own God. No two tribe himself have the same God. So I'm saying, under what circumstance would the whole of Africa be united? Every single one of them have their own God. So it means when we leave here and go and talk about, yeah, we and you is one, we're putting ourselves to a God that we don't even know.
That's right.
So him Ghana now, him aligning with Rastafari and him aligning with Christianity. Him aligning with some God we don't know. Some pagan God, well, with some idolatrous God.
Yep.
And don't even know. We don't understand it. We don't understand the culture. We think because we and them is the same and they love reggae music, we think, yeah, we are one what? Even the same Rastaman with him, Bob Marley, and the other whites, them would have talk about, yeah, we are one. You don't see none of them flocking to Africa.
Yeah.
Which show you that, you know, you're only fooling yourself.
That's right.
They don't want to go back.
Yeah, man. All right.
Well, this is somebody who says they are Jamaican friends or attach themselves with Ethiopian culture. Yeah, that's why I call Ethiopian culture because it's not Jamaican culture.
That's
they attach themselves with a foreign culture and foreign God. We all thought we were Africans. Well, we all had dreads. Thought we were. Well, yes, I thought so. It sounds as if you've come to the realization that you are dead not one.
So look, yeah, he's a brother in the school. Kwa Ibar.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Sound like him come out there. Yeah, so just imagine how much Jamaicans now think that, you know, Ethiopians, man. That's one of the worst things to us here, you know. But, you know, the most I said him thing, I'm around him show still. Him say him blinded. Many of them him blind them because he want to save everybody. So through their blindness, others will get to come into the truth.
That's right.
It's a philosophy where we still don't fathom it. But the Most High knows what he's doing. But I mean, look at the Hispanics. You remember when it was a conspiracy theory that they are built turning the Walmart stores and the Target stores into prisons.
Yeah, concentration.
You remember that period of time? I think it was,
yeah, concentration.
It was before all that. Oh, it's conspiracy. Nothing like something. Lo and behold, exactly what it's same as ago. These men are now out in the open. And conspiracy theorists there's no conspiracy again.
Yep.
When you hear that they were eating babies and something, that was conspiracy until you learned that, they were doing it during slavery. That was what a lot of the barbecue was all about. And they used to mail body parts to them friends, send it to them friends away in distance, maybe to eat, maybe to have a piece, I don't know. Can it by salt and cook it and send it.
Yeah. Yep. They have a lot to pay for. You're right.
I've been living amongst monsters.
God.
Yep. I mean, to all the brothers and sisters that rock with us, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For tonight. I mean, if you want to take it out, he had one.
Yeah, man.
Take it out for that. You know what I mean? To water.
Yeah, man. To everybody coming through tonight, you know what I mean? To the Breakdown Podcast. This is the podcast where we break down the strongholds holding back the children of Israel here in Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean, North, Central, and South America. You know what I mean? To Captain Nayatak for coming through and Officer Abadawan as well. You know what I mean? We had a great show tonight. See you again next week. You know, I think already next week, Friday again, 9:30 p.m. When just set an alarm. See, now with that, shalom.
Shalom.
One West UPKAZ. They in the fourth dimension front. Can't to study me, isn't it? Just go and be a tick. Me keep my circle kinda small as my should. We firm like the China wild dog, my good. Me learn the game of Minecraft. Them say dog, oh nobody can see you, none a call from within. You see me when you see me, Right I know we not the panic gimmicks me a coffee for me, can nobody not give we no me. Yo, sky the limit, dog. If you not like weed, then go suck your mother. Me no give a fuck neither. One day sit out with team, yeah, what them me rather. Try no mess with my brother. You no like weed, then I suck your mother. We no give a fuck neither. One day sit on my team, yeah, what them me rather. Try no mess with the brothers. Hey, in a the game of life, just try no say life and no game. Me get gain from the pain, and that's why you see me a stain at the flame. Hey, oh you mean if me change this? I know the youth we used to play na the lane, na the big man list with the name and the fame. I lucky thing we nah no stain for we name. Hey, the pussy them stay and we name this a UPK. We have the place away. We stay from the beta male man up to stay in them lane because some of them are gay dog. Oh gosh, what a shame. Me and my dog, them say we straight like a plane. Man a kill a charge, me say just the way we train. And any boy this no cause no blame. If you no like weed, then go suck your mother. Me no give a fuck neither. One day sit on me team, yeah, what them me rather. Try no trouble my brother. You no like weed, then I suck your mother. We no give a fuck neither. One day sit on me team, yeah, what them me rather. I no mess with the brothers. Hey, me keep my circle kinda small as my shot. We firm like the child. We learn the game of Minecraft. Them say dog